You guys wanted a reading? Well, we have a special guest. We're going to be doing some journal divination. That's kind of been my new thing where I am picking up my old journals, I'm flipping to a page and reading it. If what I read resonates, this reading is for you. If not, it's cool. I have other readings. I have like cool astrology stuff too, by the way. Okay. 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 Oof. Being held so deeply in my practice, wow, such clarity around surrendering to the path, that I'm being held, that I am safe. My assignments will come on my trip to Costa Rica. Just feeling that permission felt so rewarding, knowing I can surrender this winter and let myself be regenerated. That's this winter. So it's a theme of surrendering, and maybe you have a trip coming up or something like coming up in your future, a journey in your future. If that feels present, let's get you a reading. If you guys haven't met me, hi, I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here and Destremia on my other account where I do evolutionary astrology. The best way you guys can support me as a creator is subscribing to my newsletter. It's totally free. I send out emails every Monday about the astrological forecast for the week ahead. So that's tomorrow at the time that I'm filming this. We have the darkening. I don't know why I just heard like the Darkling from Shadow and Bone also. Interesting. He's my owl. He's my wizard owl, guys. We're going to Hogwarts. This incubator process that you're in right now is very needed. So for some of you, I feel like there's sort of a story or a racket in your mind, like I need to keep doing things, I need to keep pushing, I need to keep building, and it really is like allowing yourself, like I feel like a good chunk of you have really surrendered to the void, have surrendered to the darkness, have surrendered to like the stillness, the feminine energy of receptivity, and it's really just like sitting back right now. And it's very interesting because even as I say that, it's kind of like it's just void in my mind. It's just darkness, and it's a beautiful feeling of like finally allowing your mind to rest. And I heard like let this be the last reading that you watch for a while. Like let this be the like permission that you needed, the permission slip. Autumn. Something about Persephone is coming up here too with darkening in autumn, where she's descending into the underworld, into the darkness. So she might be a deity that you work with. We have rotation, sugar, and Uranus. I heard like it's almost like you've equated stillness to like rot or decay, or like things aren't happening, but it's like the frost preserves things, and I'm seeing like every season has its purpose. Like you are in just a different season in life. With Uranus, sugar, and rotation, it's like the change will be sweet and unexpected and sweet, but that is not something you're used to. What does the person watching this need to know for their movement forward when that time does come? I heard like, again, like what I wrote in my journal, like my assignments will come for my trip to Costa Rica. It's like you have what is their equivalent to Costa Rica in this message, because for me that was like an actual trip that I was going on. The fog. Interesting. Yours will come from this sort of space of the unknown, which is very interesting. I'm actually seeing like physical fog too, like that came up too, is like unexpected weather change, like unexpected weather in where you live, where it's like wasn't on the forecast and suddenly it's on the forecast. We have literally against nature, Pluto, and the peacock's tail. You, my friend, I heard like you were, it's giving weird, like I just saw like through the looking glass, like and at the bottom we have, you were about to tumble into an entirely new perspective. It's like through this resting process, you're actually allowing your psyche, your mind, your gifts, your intuition to fully develop. And I'm seeing like the mind and like its capacity to process information, like that is expanding. You've cracked a code. You've cracked a code in the universe. You've genuinely, I feel like you guys are my void walkers that I've been reading for. Because there's something about, like, the fact he's sitting in front of me, there's sort of this, like you have, like, a lot of protective energy around you that's, like, guiding you and protecting you so you can be in such a receptive fate. Interesting. Fate. Something about fate. Like, that this was already predestined to happen. Like, you think that you plan this sort of, or you think that it's fate that you've stumbled upon. I'm hearing like Pandora's box. Like, you've looked in places that you shouldn't have, or like you unlocked things before you should have, but it's also a part of divine timing. And the fog is giving me like a level of vulnerability. Like, it's vulnerable to be out in fog, to be in a space where you're directionless, but there is a call to action here that is happening for you. What is that? Synchronicity. It's trusting divine timing. And like, when you feel, it's like you really are like embodying source. Like, you are literally becoming just a vessel for pure energy. And that takes a lot of devotion and discipline, which you've honed in on. And now it's really like sitting back and allowing upgrades to happen, allowing these things to click in place. Again, I'm seeing like your mind expanding. I just saw Megamind. It's kind of like that. Like, it's very interesting. I think this is the Drowned King. It sure is. Tell me about this. Sorry, he's just doing the reading for you guys at this point. I'm just going to hang out right in the back of the shadows, which I think is just you guys. It's kind of like, all right, I'm just going to let the things that I've planted grow. The Drowned King is very interesting. I feel like this is the archetype that you're like finally integrating with. And for those of you who are new to the concept of the Drowned King in alchemy, like, this is the part of your masculine psyche that has to like be fully humbled, that has to sink down and be humbled. We have iron, blood, and vinegar. For some of you, genuinely you need more iron in your blood. Like, genuinely you might be anemic. But I'm also seeing like, I heard like becoming a strong enough vessel. Like, you have to expel, like, this Drowned King feels like an energy of past hurt, past your resistance to masculine energy, like your hatred, especially if you are a feminine and you've been wronged by men. And that's not dismissing it, but it's like no longer, it's like letting that weight go and like actually integrating with your masculine. Yeah, we have Ouroboros and Jupiter at the bottom here, and then gold, like literally gold and the sun, like big stuff's coming. It's like I'm seeing you being pulled back like a slingshot right now. And this pullback feels like you're going, it's almost like a black hole within you. Like, you're sinking so far deep into like the microcosm within you, which is a whole fucking universe. And then you're about to like a black hole exploding, like a star, like you are about to, and that, man, this is intense energy. And it comes from you like no longer gripping at control of things and allowing your mind to be opened, allowing like good things to come in, to witness things. And it really actually, ironically, is very human, where it's almost like, oh yeah, I'm just sitting back and resting. And people are like, but how? It's because you've like, it looks like a Chinese puzzle, like, you know, those really complex puzzles, but it's like you built it. You built this puzzle for yourself to solve. And so you're solving it with coagulation. It really is just like you've just been unraveling. You've just been fully dedicated to your path and unraveling this so that you can expand and ultimately help everybody else. I love you guys.